What's going on, everyone? It's Luke here. Going to run through this trade recap. We had three trades today, actually, two break evens and then one winner. The one break even was kind of just I closed it out on ES and then I ended up re-entering on NQ. So I'm really not going to go over that one, maybe briefly, but we're going to go over these NQ trades first. First trade was this break even trade. Coming in today, I had a bullish bias. I wanted to see price continue up pretty much towards all-time high. We had CPI, we had this strong bullish close, and what it did was it swept out London high. It swept out these PM highs from Monday, and it closed above and it inversed this hourly bearish fair value gap. So from here, I was looking at this as a retest area. I talked about in the Discord that if we retested off this area, I wanted to see continuations back up, potentially towards the all-time high. So on the 15-minute, if we put the replay tool back on here, the 15-minute after open was respecting this bullish fair value gap, it was respecting mainly this hourly inverse fair value gap, and it was respecting this 15-minute bullish fair value gap right here. So for here, I was looking for continuations. Now, these were a bit risky. I punted these on an eval, but on the 5-minute, we actually inversed this 5-minute bearish fair value gap right here, and then we came back in on this wick and retested it, and this is where I was looking at an entry. So I entered right here off this 1-minute bullish fair value gap close at 937. I put my stop below the 1-minute FVG, and I was targeting basically up to all-time highs, kind of just a scalp to all-time highs. And as soon as these relative equal highs right here got taken out, I moved my stop loss to break even just because, again, this was a risky trade. And this ended up getting stopped out break even on this huge candle. Thankfully, we did, locked in, or otherwise we would have gotten stopped out. But again, for that one, price was retesting this hourly inverse fair value gap. We were within a 15-minute bullish fair value gap right here. I wanted to see price continue to rotate back up to the highs. On the 5-minute, we inversed this 5-minute gap. We were retesting it. And then again, 1-minute fair value gap entry right there. Stops below the 1-minute FVG, targeting all-time high. And then we got stopped out break even. From there, we continue to look. And I'll just go over the NQ trade, then I'll briefly go over the ES trade. But it was pretty much the exact same thing. I closed out break even, and then I got in on NQ because the NQ trade looked a little bit better. So basically, we had CPI lows right here, at the bottom of this candle right here at 23,660, and NQ came down and swept them out, and ES never did. It actually made an SMT. As you can see, this was the CPI low. They never got taken out. So this was an SMT. NQ swept the CPI lows. ES didn't. And what it did also was it was respecting this small hourly bullish fair value gap. So price was respecting an hourly bullish fair value gap after sweeping the CPI lows. And we had an SMT. So from here, I was looking to scale down. I didn't see really anything on the 15 and then nothing on the 5. So on the 4-minute is where I started to look. So on the 4-minute, we inversed this 4-minute bearish fair value gap, and we closed strong above it. And then from there, I decided to scale down because I figured the momentum was probably just going to want to carry price up based on that SMT and everything like that. So I ended up scaling here to the 2-minute, and I seen on the 2-minute that price was respecting this really small 2-minute gap. And then on the 1-minute, I seen we had this push up, this retrace respecting this 1-minute fair value gap, and we had this bullish close right here at 23,698. That was my entry. I put my stop below the hourly bullish fair value gap, and I pretty much just targeted all the buy side liquidity up towards the AM high and all-time high. And I scaled out a little bit here. I scaled out at this high, and then I scaled out fully at the AM high, which was here. And then I was going to leave to all-time highs, but I didn't really care. I just kind of just left. It was barely a difference, but I just wanted to get out of this trade fully. I was copy trading this, and I wanted to just be done with the trade because of how slow price was moving. But yeah, now it's passed by all-time high. But just to recap this one again, price fell. It respected this hourly bullish FVG. It swept the CPI lows right here. Well, ES didn't, so we had an SMT. We had this 4-minute inverse fair value gap. Then we entered again, basically off this 1-minute fair value gap, bullish close right here at 1013, and we targeted to the upside, scaling out all the way up to AM highs. And then if you held to all-time highs, that's good too. I'll show the executions really quick. On NQ, me scaling out on the way up. And then on the ES trade, it was pretty much the exact same thing. It actually would have ended up hitting as well, but it was the same thing. We just had the SMT idea. I just didn't have as much confidence in it because NQ actually swept the lows, and I wanted to take the index that swept the CPI lows. So here we were respecting a 15-minute fair value gap. I don't remember exactly what I entered off. I think it was a 2-minute or a 3-minute inverse right here, and then stops below the wick. I ended up just closing it break even, and then I ended up re-entering on NQ over here. But again, that would have hit too as well. So, good trading day today, break even and a win. So everything was called. Yeah, so here's all the stuff called in the Discord where I said we were taking the longs. All this stuff. I almost got in a short there earlier too, but all the stuff was called, all the proof in here from the other trades on Top Step. So yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Until the next one, give me a like, subscribe, comment the video, check the links in my description if you guys want to join the free Discord and get these calls. Join, got the link in the pinned comment and the description, and then mentorship, all that links in the bio. So check those out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.